competition this season. Coming down the stretch, a number of teams on the playoff bubble. Shaq, what can they do to close out strong?
Well, value not just every game. You have to value every possession.
Oh, yeah.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the Milwaukee Bucks, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA, celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Lakers are enjoying this break from the road, and they're one of the elite teams in first place in the Western Conference.
You know, for Los Angeles, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
Yeah, Greg, and early in the year, maybe they were catching some teams by surprise, but now everybody knows how strong they are, and they're still rolling along.
Should be a fun one to watch tonight, C-Web. No shortage of athleticism for either of these teams.
Oh, get your popcorn ready. This is highlight reel material. Keep your head on the swivel or you might get dunked on. And if you're a fan, keep your head on the swivel or you might miss a nice dunk.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are your small and power forwards. Malcolm Brogdon out there at Bledsoe. And it's Lopez in at the 5, home in the paint. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. And there it is for him.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's James. Here's McGee. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance of putting a stop to that layup.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, guarded by Kuzma. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now here's LeBron. We saw him with 29 points last game. Count that one.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Antetokounmpo passes to Bledsoe. Middleton on the wing. The Bucks working the ball around. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Here's McGee. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. McGee's got his second basket of the night.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And C-Web, so many talk about the 2001 Lakers and how they might be one of the greatest teams to ever play. You saw their talent firsthand. What do you think?
I think they had, Kevin, a Hall of Fame coach, two of the greatest players to ever play the game, Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. And right there, that 15-1 in the playoffs, that's the gold standard. I mean, Kobe and Shaq were very motivated that year. And I think they're in the conversation for best team ever.
That gives them the lead.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Now, here's Ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit a few. We'll see if they can get on the roll from out there. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Bledsoe with now guarded by Ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot off. And it's the Lakers the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
I mean, frustrating when missed free throws become contagious. Really, the Achilles heel in that one.
And sadly, aggressive enough to draw the fouls, but just not enough touch to cash anything out.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for Lonzo Ball. And then for Milwaukee, Mirotic is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here is Hill. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The Lakers with the rebound. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with the defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
They had them in their heels the whole game. The intensity of their defense was a key factor.
Here is Hill following the bucket by the Lakers. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Rondo against Hill. And here's Rondo. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. 5 on the clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Something affected him on that shot. It wasn't the defense.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. Malcolm Brogdon was the 2016-17 NBA Rookie of the Year. We spoke about Giannis Antetokounmpo and his willingness to listen and learn.
He's going to listen, whether you're giving him advice, even as a rookie. He was listening, and I would listen to him, but he was actually, if I saw something as a point guard, he would actually listen to me and try it out the next play. And that's special. You don't have many guys at his status that are doing that.
Yeah, that's very rare indeed. Being a sponge early on and Greg soaking up new ways to expand your game is important.
Kevin, no question at all. Plus, the humility. Knowing your teammates can help you grow. Easy to see why they love him in Milwaukee.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Listen, early on taking the lead, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over-panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can counter.
Stevenson and LeBron, the veteran forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with Hart, and it's Muscala in at the 5, down low. That's the Laker 5. Now, here's Stevenson. That's tipped and stolen by Mirotic. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo, leading the break.
They're getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Now, that's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupation.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Stevenson. Bucks shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Back to Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done. That's one he knows he should have drained.
Bucks leading by 7. Here's Hill. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hill's got 4 points in the quarter.
Always looking for the high percentage bucket. Hill got that one right to him.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Mirotic against Stevenson. NBA rosters are turning over faster, it seems, these days. Chris, how much do former teammates know about defending one another? Or is it a non-issue?
Oh, no, it's more than non-issue, Kevin. You were right in your assumption that, listen, the former teammates, they have a little more inside information. And you know why it matters? Because every day after practice, you know, the first thing guys do after they get their water, they play one-on-one. And so you understand guys' tendencies.
Take a break. Take a break.
How they get into a
True
rhythm.
shot.
We're all creatures of habit. Let's remember what Kevin Durant did. Remember how he came down on the same end of the floor in the finals and hit the same tough shot over the extended hand that he did? Well, if you notice, he did that on his crossover, that right to left setup. So if you know him, you may know that he's going to do that. And also, you may know that he has a counter just in case. It allows you to keep your hand out the cookie jar, not to gamble. It gives you an educated guess on maybe what some of the greatest offensive players in the world are going to go to next to get that bucket. Any piece of information matters. And yeah, if you've been practicing against him, that's a good thing.
And he's good on the second. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Bledsoe against Ball. Here's Bledsoe. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. The pass to Connaughton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lakers trail by 8. Stevenson left side. Ball kicks to Muscala. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Muscala. Here's Bullock. And the Lakers with another miss. Bucks leading by 8. Connaughton passes to Brogdon. Outside Mirotic. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Mirotic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Lakers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee comes in for Mike Muscala. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Lance Stevenson. The Bucks also with the sub. Middleton's checked in. McGee. And Lopez pulls it down. And the Bucks with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Ball against Bledsoe. And Mirotic has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Nuggets.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group was inconsistent.
They would look like they had to figure it out to take a couple bad shots and be right back to where they started.
And so is Milwaukee now, after the basket by the Lakers. Bledsoe against Ball. Bledsoe finds Brogdon. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Bullock. There's three-pointers off the mark. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Bucks. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. The shot's good. Lopez has got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee.
The main area of expertise for Lopez, I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to cash in from there.
Now, here's Ball. Kuzma inside. The shot, no good. That'll do it for the first half. The Bucks on top, ending the second quarter with a 13-5 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
Well, a specific thing that impresses me about Giannis, the ground he covers in just a couple of steps. Uses his length and speed to get up and down the floor, get to the rim. Very difficult for anyone to keep up with him, as we saw in the first half. I don't believe this guy's a 7-foot point guard.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Milwaukee, looking at who they got, Giannis is down low with Lopez. Malcolm Brogdon out there at Bledsoe, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. Now, here's Ball. It's Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Ball. Off target from three-point range. Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
Lakers trail by 11. Now, Ball. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Middleton. A fader. And Lopez pulls it down.
There's a lesson for you. Don't Showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway, and it backfires.
James against Middleton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Middleton's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bucks. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And the Lakers call time here. We know the guys who can fill it up are in high demand. A lot of guys, Chris, in this game with instant offense.
Oh. Yeah, think about Eric Gordon, sixth man of the year, but can let it fly at any time. Of course, Steph Curry, the great Steph Curry. Lou Williams, right? Lou Williams. I got to go to my man, Jamal Crawford. You know, he's getting up there, but Benjamin Button is still Jay crossover, and he's letting it fly. And these are all guys I give it to him and say, I don't care how, just go get me a buck.
Changes. Muscala, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Milwaukee also making some changes. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here's Rondo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far, and nothing to show for it. Luke Walton, he's definitely a coach players like to play for. I mean, it helps that he was a player not too long ago. Both stars and role players appreciate the candor and the opportunity he provides them.
And with Walton, you hear players talk about the leeway that he allows them.
And that extra bit of trust Walton gives goes a long way. It's why so many rookies have been able to flourish under him. Young players develop when you let them learn on the fly, and Walton has done a good job of creating that environment.
And he knocks down the first one. Falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Hart. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Muscala. Hits the jumper in space. Muscala's got his first bucket in this one.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Rondo against Hill. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo, fades away and sinks the tough shot. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Hart. James in the post. Antetokounmpo defending, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Hart, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Ingram. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Mirotic is checked in for Chris Middleton.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Now here's Rondo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Caldwell-Pope up top. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Muscala. A three-pointer is right on target.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Connaughton. Passes it to Mirotic. 1:16 left to play in the third. Count it. Mirotic has got his second basket of the night.
Look how Mirotic muscles through the contact. He's showing how tough he is on these shots.
Pass to Muscala. Here's Bullock. Caldwell-Pope outside. Lock at 6. Out of hand on it.
I'd love to see more of this from Ilyasova. I mean, he has to reach to swat away shots.
And here we go with the breakdown tonight of the front court and back court rebounding numbers for the Lakers.
I mean, credit their guards. They've done a great job of crashing the backboards. The effort isn't the question, though. They've got some other questions to answer if they're going to get back in this game.
That free throw good from Caldwell-Pope.
Look, Caldwell-Pope, Kevin, he's one of the better 3 and D wings in this league. He's very active with his hands, and on defense, you know he's always going to get a handful of steals, but he's not the most efficient scorer. But he's solid from deep.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee comes in for Muscala, and Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for LeBron.
And Caldwell-Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Stolen by McGee. Fast break, here they come. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Rebound, Milwaukee. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Hill looking it over. Bledsoe outside. 5 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. From beyond the arc, the Lakers with the rebound. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. So it's the Milwaukee Bucks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Ball is the point with KCP at his side. And it's Stevenson in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. Rocked in the pass to Lopez. McGee with the block. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And it's Ball in the corner. He gets that one. Ball's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Los Angeles. Bucks leading by 15. Bledsoe right side. And yes, it's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
Oh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson, and it's Ingram in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The Bucks also at the sub. Middleton's checked in. Now here's Ingram. Kicks it to Ball. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Bledsoe against Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. He hits one and misses one each at the line. Lakers trail by 16. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Brogdon against Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Bledsoe. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Lopez. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball with it, and the pass to Kuzma. Lopez with the block.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
Middleton outside. Pass to Bledsoe. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Back to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Bledsoe. A shot off that time, and the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Hart, defended by Middleton. Hart the pass to Kuzma. Now here's Ball. Passes it to Hart. 3-pointer. It's good from long range.
Oh, this is the unselfishness ball brings to the table, the definition of a pass-first point guard.
Bledsoe against Ball. And here is Brogdon. Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Good. Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Oh, man, this is late in the game. It's tough for a team to come back. Everything has to fall into place.
James checked in for Josh Hart.
One shot, gentlemen.
On the free throw, no good. Last season, C-Web, the league implemented rules for resting starters. Has that had any effect in your opinion so far?
I'm not a big fan of it. I think that this should be something that's held in the locker room, that if you're a player and you're hurt, or if you're tired, that you and your coach should be able to talk about it, and definitely manage your body the way that a coach should. But I don't think that this should be something that's just out on the table that I can take a rest day. It's just never been in the game. This is a new precedent. But I do love what the commissioner and the NBA has tried to do, is address the issue, because it was getting out of hand, resting players, especially on national televised games. If I'm a fan and I'm coming there to watch my favorite player, you're not playing there tonight, and I've saved up for these tickets for months, gotten good grades, done everything my dad has said to do, and he's taking me to the game, and you don't show up?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a big letdown.
That's sad.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Milwaukee.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just the scoring alone. I mean, it's a fantastic game for him. He was just going over, around, through the defense, all day long.
Lopez, no luck. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's an 18-point game. He gets it in there. Bledsoe taking his time here. So it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Brooke, congrats on the win. What are your expectations for the team right now?
Very high. Everyone's been coming together. We've been excited to close the season out the right way, and now we're gearing up for a great run in the playoffs.
Looks like you're rounding into form. Thanks again, Brooke. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.